Welcome to the Mommy Chronicles with Denise Davis May and Tanya Scott Williams, your parenting partners in raising phenomenal children.
Hi, everybody. We are preparing for our fall season for the Mommy Chronicles. Of course, we take the summer off, and because we got it like that.
Yeah.
So we take the summer off, and this is our third season.
Until showtime.
Our third season.
It's fourth. We're entering our fourth, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our fourth season. Oh my
Gosh,
gosh.
we celebrated our third anniversary with seasons
That's right.
right in the spring.
Oh, we got to bring that up when we actually start the show in about 40 seconds. So we're the Mommy Chronicles, of course, and we're about to start our live show with a special guest today. So sit tight and hopefully I hit all these buttons right.
Don't touch. Freeze.
Don't make me start now. And you know how we like to hold our breath when the intro starts, like, is it going to play? Oh, my goodness.
Hilarious.
Still an opportunity for an intern to come alongside and help us with production.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, we'll get a countdown from 20 seconds.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to the Mommy Chronicles with Denise Davis May and Tanya Scott Williams, your parenting partners in raising phenomenal children.
When we say it takes a team to run the Mommy Chronicles, it definitely takes a team to run the Mommy Chronicles.
And when your team is limited.
Oh, Lord have mercy. The things that go on behind the scenes, y'all just don't know. But we are so happy to be back. We usually have video running simultaneously. But that will come a little bit later. But if you could have only seen just now, Denise helping each other to get our show started. But we love the Mommy Chronicles. I'm Tanya Scott Williams.
And I'm Denise Davis May.
And we just said that we are in our fourth season for this show.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, just pause for a second and think about that.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
We're getting ready to turn up.
I know. We have an archive of fabulous shows. If you haven't had a chance to go back, I know y'all have heard all of the shows, but in case you want to hear them again, please go to our archives on Blog Talk Radio and pull them up and enjoy all of those seasons and all of those guests that we've had and the topics that we've discussed. And we always feel as if we bring something awesome to our audience, which is what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah, so you know that in practically every family, there are those who express themselves through the arts, whether with instruments or on canvas, through the lens, through language, or countless other ways. Creatives have the remarkable ability to add to the richness and complexity of our communities. The largest celebration of the arts and humanities kicks off in October, with participants showcasing their talents from coast to coast. In conjunction with that effort, the second annual Flight of the Arts highlights creatives right here in our river region.
Yes.
The creative genius behind that event is our guest today. He'll discuss the vision for the celebration, how, when, and where local youth will be able to showcase their talents. Plus, he'll give us the inside scoop on, get ready for it,
Yes.
Tank and the Bangas, the New Orleans-based artists with Montgomery ties who are taking the world by storm. Kalonji Gilchrist is the founder and president of 21 Dreams Arts and Culture Collective. He's a member of the Mayoral Young Professionals Council. He is a Booker T. Washington Fame board member. He's a member of the Pure Artistry, Literary Cafe Advisory Board, among other things. Kalonji, welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it is so good to have you on the show. When we started, oh my gosh, months ago, the little a light bulb went off over our heads to try to get with you, and then we finally had an opportunity to do that, and we are thrilled, especially as we've gotten to understand more about what it is that you're going to be bringing to Montgomery and the River region for your second annual Flight of the Arts. So thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So if you could just jump right off and tell us, what is the motivation for developing the Flight of the Arts, and what are your 3 core purposes for this event?
Okay. Let's see. So the motivation, I have to go back to the creative genius. Man.
All right,
That's
then.
a heavy title.
I like it. Yes, yes. Wear it well, sir. Wear it well.
I try. So the motivation behind Flight of Arts. So a little backstory there. I founded 21 Dreams in 2016, so that last year, and so that year I wanted to pinpoint a point in my calendar to introduce the organization to the public. And so in my research about setting up an arts organization, I discovered that in 2016, President Obama designated October National Arts and Humanities Month. So I was like, okay, National Arts and Humanities Month is focusing on arts at a local, state, national level, encouraging individuals and organizations to participate in the arts, allowing government and businesses to show their support in the arts, and raising public awareness about the roles in arts, humanities play in our community and lives.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's the National Arts and Humanities Month statement of what it is, their purpose. And so that aligned with our mission. And so I said, okay, October's got to be the month that we introduce ourselves to the community,
Mm-hmm.
as well as stand up this celebration of the arts for the River region. So this is our local participation in a national initiative.
Yes.
Our 3 is so when we talk about the 3 core purposes of the organization itself, it goes back to connect, create, and cultivate. That's our purposes. We want to connect with community artists as well as art enthusiasts and those who want to discover the arts, the local businesses, and educational and community organizations.
I like that. Connect, create, and cultivate. Yes, that's wonderful.
Yep.
So you actually, in 2016, you decided you wanted to do this in conjunction with President Obama's designation. You got to working, pulling it all together, and so you brought it together to the community last year in October. That was the first time, and you're going to carry it over this year. And the dates this year are October 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Is that right?
Yep, 19th through the 22nd. Yep.
Okay.
Last year we had just Saturday and Sunday, so I think it was the 21st and 22nd, which
Wow.
which always aligned with 21. So it was just like everything was, it was God sent. Everything just aligned perfectly, and I was like, this is easy. This is not easy, but this is just what. As I continued to go along, there was confirmation along the way that I was just like, this lines up exactly what who we are.
Right. 21 Dreams, Art and Culture. That's right. Yeah, and you're right. There's a whole lot of work that goes on behind it, but I'm really impressed that you had 2 days last year, and this year you've expanded it to 4. And just looking at, by the way, you have the information on Eventbrite. People can go there to get their tickets. But you have visual arts, music arts, literary and performing arts, digital and culinary arts. So you'll cover these days with all of for opportunities for the creatives in our community to express themselves in these different ways across those days. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yep. I was about to say something, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh, listen, it happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it. But So three major benefits to the River Region community. Can you tell us about that for young people and the arts community?
Okay. Let's see. So three major benefits. You will discover and inspire new and creative, a new and exciting group of creatives. I've always looked at that group as a subculture, and just in my so things that I do, I seek out. I'm a creative, so I seek out other creatives, and I call them a subculture because they exist in areas that are not exposed. You know, they're underexposed. They're in the nooks and crannies and the little secret spots. Not necessarily secret spots, but they're not. People they're not always aware of them. So this subculture we're creating a platform for this subculture to come out and introduce themselves and what they're doing, where you can see and engage more with them, and as well as the young, the ones that are in the public schools and arts magnets and businesses and what have you. We're able to connect with those youth in the arts as well. So that's one. That's a long one. And then number two would be opportunity to learn what's going on and how you can participate going forward with these organizations. And three, it costs you nothing to come out. Most of with the exception of Tanking the Bangers, which is a collaboration with the Museum of Fine Arts, all the other events are free and open to the public. So Thursday, Saturday, there's two events on Saturday, and then there's two events on Sunday.
Okay.
So,
and so as you begin to talk about the free access to these wonderful opportunities, can you give us some contact information, registration information for folk who want to participate as artists, and then information for those who just want to be among the audience?
Okay. So one single point of contact is flightofartsmgm.com. So that's flightofartsmgm.com. That is, and this was actually going back to what I was going to mention. We initially had the information on Eventbrite, but now we have a full page that has all of our contact information. There's links to social media there. So on social media, Flight of Arts, MGM, on Facebook, on Instagram, and there's links to the organization page as well, which is 21 Dreams MGM. So, but flightofartsmgm.com will get you everything you need. In the About section, there is the email address. So if you want to participate, please email us. It's going to be FOA for Flight of Arts at 21dreams.org. And again, that will be in the About section. We have an artist meet next week. So I will be meeting with our participating artists and vendors next week on Tuesday to kind of get everything lined up and get everyone's marching orders and commitments. So.
Okay. Awesome. And so tell us a little bit about this film competition.
Film competition, yes. So on Saturday, we have to start the flight or the weekend activity at 11:30 to 2 o'clock. We have this is digital art, so film and music combo and competition, right? So we'll have a panel of local filmmakers and music composers. So we'll have the conversation there about what's going on in our state as far as digital arts is concerned with film and music. The competition part comes in where this is our first year introducing the Young Filmmakers Challenge. What that is for high school students, grades 9 through 12. So as long as you're in the River Region in high school, you have an opportunity to submit a 30 seconds to 2 minute maximum short film. And what you'll do with that is the criteria is real simple, and again, it's on the website in the About section. So they can register, look at the criteria there, register, and turn it in. So what we'll do is we'll get the film. Our panel will review everything. They have until October 15th to turn it in. We'll review it. We'll pick the top three. The top three films will show at the Film and Music Combo and competition. So after we have the conversation about these things and initiatives and things that's going on, we'll have the competition. We'll screen the films, and then we'll announce the winners and rankings: the first place, second place, and third place.
You know, I am picturing right now a young Ava DuVernay coming through this experience, having an opportunity to bring her talents. You know, you were saying this is a subculture where these artists have been existing in spaces outside of, what we would consider to be the larger venues. She's going to come to the forefront. She's going to bring her stuff, and then in about 5 years, she's going to be, headlining all over the nation. This is absolutely wonderful. This is so good.
Right. Yes. Indeed. And this will be an ongoing. This initiative will be ongoing. This particular competition and digital arts. That's one area that we felt that was an opportunity to connect with our young professionals, our youth. Film and music. That was a area that was underserved in our community, in our city. So we're looking to fill that gap for those that are interested.
Awesome. And so we know that we don't have any offers of a couple of tickets to give to our audience, but we want you to talk a little bit about Taking the Bangers. They've been on the scene for a while and really picked up steam nationally after their appearance on NPR's Tiny Desk concert. So talk a little bit about how you're connected and some of what's going to be going on around that concert. We're excited about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, let me tell you, this is a little backstory with that. So at the beginning, I was about to give the wrong name because I got people with that I work with named Alfred, but Alfred, the saxophone player, his mother is on the board of at BTW. So she had a conversation about the band back in this time last year, and so of course this was before the Tiny Desk, competition, and so later that year I started watching and I started to see see them blow up, and I went to her and I said, "Gee, what's going on with Taking the Bangers? Like, well, are we gonna do anything with this?" She's like, "Well, we can."
Yes.
So if I don't know if you know. I'm like, yeah, I do know. So let's see what we can do about getting them to the city.
Yes.
And so I talked to them about doing, having a fundraiser for BTW during the same time.
Yes, BTW. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So said, well, I'm having the flight come up in October, so let's see what we can do about getting them there, and we'll have a fundraiser, and we'll just, celebrate the arts that whole weekend and what have you. Well, lo and behold, speaking things into existence early, the Museum of Fine Arts actually had the same idea. Let's get Taking the Bangers for their art in concert, which happened to be during that same time. So they landed the plane on getting them there contractually.
Gotcha. We got your back up.
Yeah, thank you. They landed the plane on getting them here during the same time. And so they'll be actually doing some stuff at the school that Thursday. And of course, this hasn't been advertised, but this will actually just be for the students.
Right.
So they're able to, he's able his high school where he got his start, gave him his opportunities, and helped him discover his talents and give back to those students.
Yes.
So they'll meet there on Thursday and talk to them, inspire them, and then on Friday, we'll have the opportunity to see them in concert at the Museum of Fine Arts.
Well, I just have a little bit of a lean towards Booker T. Washington Magnet High School, just a little bit, because my precious child is a student under Dr. Corin Free in the piano department, and we absolutely adore the principal, Dr. Starks, there. So, I have a little bit of a bias, and yes, it is a great place for cultivating young people who are so talented, and they get there, and many of them come with these skills naturally, and then they're shaped and honed there, and then they're given opportunities to go off and demonstrate that. And the person that you're talking about, it's Albert Allenbeck, right? He's the student.
Albert, yes.
Yeah. And so he graduated from there, went off, and at some point connected with other talented folks, and then this group Tank and the Bangas sprang up. So, and you did say it's for the students only. So listen, we have a huge audience of listeners. We know you guys want to try to get here and get on campus. So it's for the students and a parent only. A single parent.
He repeated students.
No, I'm going to be there representing the Mommy Chronicles. Oh, but this is great. This is so good, so good. I won't crash the party as a parent, but I will be there for the Mommy Chronicles. I just want to put that out there. Put that out there. Put my name on the list now, Kalanji. Come on now.
Amen.
You have not because you asked not.
That's right, absolutely.
Woo.
He still hasn't said.
I know. We noticed that you haven't you haven't confirmed that I'm gonna be on the list. But you know what? I'm gonna keep on asking.
I can't confirm or deny.
I love it. I love it.
So this is really exciting. Really exciting. And so we also know that in addition to Tank and the Bangas, which is the highlight of the weekend, but certainly not the only activity, you have afforded the opportunity to students from Booker T. Washington,
Yes.
several students, to participate in the Youth Talent Showcase that will occur on Saturday from 3 to 7.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have that's the art of storytelling. So we'll have storytellers, poets, dance, literary arts. We'll have performing arts, all of that. And we'll have a segment there for youth in the arts, and there we'll have BTW students as well as other students and organizations with their kids.
Yes, and so we're excited about their participation. So Booker T. Washington Magnet students, vocal, piano students, I think some drama students will be participating. We have LAMP students who will be participating, I think, vocally. And we also have 3T, the 3T Theater Arts Program, the Tania Stewart Theater Arts Program from Alabama State will be represented through those students from Booker T. Washington and Loveless Academic Magnet Program. They'll be performing vocally. I am so excited about the opportunity to have these young people display their talents, and the fact that they're being one of the young people at BTW said, "Oh wow, so Taking the Bangas are opening up for us the night before."
Ah, yes. I love it.
Absolutely.
And I thought, you know what? Dream big, baby. Dream big.
I love it.
Absolutely.
So, and this is just a really great opportunity, Kalanji. You are infusing the arts back into the central region of Alabama, and I'm prayerful that people beyond Montgomery will hear and see the opportunities to begin to nurture those talents that exist right here in Alabama. And so again, if there are any other points that you'd like to make, we still have another 5 minutes or so. Anything that we missed about this just amazing Flight of the Arts program. Anything about 21 Dreams you'd like to share? Any initiatives coming up that you want to kind of give us a sneak peek of?
Yeah. You know, there's still some things that are being worked out. We want to do something for the bicentennial. So Alabama 200. We're celebrating 200 years of existence as a state. So that's being celebrated this year. Let's see, 2017, 18, and 19. So we want to do something, and I'm hoping to announce that partnership and that initiative in October during the Flight of Arts. If not, it'll be soon after. So there's that. What else? First of all, let me thank you guys for we just met a week and a half ago. And I thank you for your energy and your willing to volunteer to help me get some of these youth organizations involved with the flight. So, let that be known too. Just, your participation and your volunteerism allowed us to land some of these organizations that will be on display during the flight, doing storytelling. And so thank you for helping out with that.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure. We enjoy it, and we're part of this community, and we enjoy everything that we can do to come alongside and support great things that are happening in the community. And when it's happening with young folks, oh yeah, we are all over that.
Absolutely. And I think, as our city progresses in economic development and educational efforts, it's imperative that we cross those cultural, racial, generational, and economic boundaries. And we do that by identifying passions and common interests. And I'll close with saying that art is an equalizer that enables us to bridge those gaps in our community. So without anything else, we all gravitate toward creativity. And if we come together with that spirit and we're bridging those gaps, and it helps with our economic development here in the city and bringing I lost my thought there. Just the quality of life.
Yes.
The quality of life better. That improves our quality of life. So
Absolutely. Well,
that's all I got.
That's okay. That's been quite a bit, and it's been wonderful. Such good stuff. And so that means, of course, now that we're collaborating on this, the part that we're supporting you in this, that means there'll be other opportunities for us to come together through the Mommy Chronicles and other things that you're doing with 21 Dreams. So we will stay connected. Absolutely, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome.
Let me say one more thing. As your listeners connect with us on our social media platforms, there will be contests. Well, that's we spoke of the Young Filmmakers contest, but there will be some giveaways too. I'm not sure how soon, but there may be some opportunities to win some VIP tickets to the Tank in Vegas. I just put that out there.
Okay, well, we will certainly make sure that our listeners connect to your social media pages. Kalanji, we want to thank you for making yourself available to us today. We are, the young people are really looking forward to it. We are really looking forward to it. You have folks all out of Cincinnati helping to prep these kids to get ready. So we are really going to get girded up. We're going to be kind of cute too.
Yes,
so you may
are.
not be able to talk to us.
That's right. Just have our VIP badges. Let me stop.
So again, thank you so much. We're gonna let you go ahead and get ready for the rest of your day, and we want to thank you, and we look forward to the Flight of the Arts.
Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all.
Okay.
Right.
Have an awesome day.
Take care.
All right, you too. Thank you.
And so the Flight of the Arts, celebrating the River Region's creative community. This young man is again infusing some energy into the arts community. He's collaborating with a number of folks, including some of the artists. With the Literary Arts Cafe, the schools are being brought on board.
Right, yeah.
So we want you all to get hopping, get your kids involved, bring them out. Y'all don't have anything to do on the 21st, so come on out and participate. We thank you. We are excited about getting back on board with the Mommy Chronicles. Email us if you have something that you want us to address. We will, even if it's a little, risque.
All right,
we'll talk about it.
Yes, this is our 4th season. Yay! I gotta say that one more time. Send us your ideas to mommychronicles2014@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and the Twitters, and we will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for listening to the Mommy Chronicles with Denise Davis May and Tanya Scott Williams. Listen anytime, anywhere on blogtalkradio.com. Find us on Facebook and Twitter. Write to us at mommychronicles2014@gmail.com. The Mommy Chronicles, your parenting partners in raising phenomenal children. 10 seconds.
Yay! We
Thank
did
you for using
it!
Blog Talk
We did
Radio.
it!
Goodbye.
Season 4 kicked off with Mr. Kalanji. Oh, girl, we did it.
Yeah, and now Kalani do know that we're going to be at your door like VIP passes in our slippers and bonnets. So... be ready.
What a great deal to be able to work together with him. I mean, and he's right, just as he was painting the picture of how this all came about under our President Obama last year, bringing together this initiative, and then how it lined up for him to have Tank and the Bangas as a part of it, and then his focus on the youth. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is so good to be a part of that.
Yeah, it is, it is. And so we're hoping that families see the benefit of the arts, and we do recognize that not all children have, arts talents, but one thing that one of the professionals who's working with some of the kids says, Gwenada Lambert, she says anybody can sing, anybody can draw, anybody can paint. It may not draw the attention of some other folk, but anybody can do it, right? And so just make sure that you nurture your kids, nurture their spirit, because you never know what they gain from it. It might not be, we get so focused on kids doing things that are going to bring in money or fame or recognition, that we don't think about how it nurtures their spirit to be able to create.
It is a beautiful thing.
It is. It is.
So
we challenge you all.
Yes.
Figure out what it is that your child loves to do. It might not be what you want them to do.
Wait a minute
right?
now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. It might not be what you want them to do, but figure out what it is your child loves to do and how it nurtures their spirit, so that they can have an outlet. And sometimes those outlets become just huge skill sets that will benefit them in the long run. So we thank you for joining us.
Yeah. And
this was not live, so don't try to respond to any of the questions that were asked, but do check in with us at mommychronicles2014@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook, on the Mommy Chronicles page. Check us out at T-Mommy Chronicle, no S, on the Twitters.
That's right.
And we will get back with you fairly quickly, according to Facebook.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to say goodbye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the Mommy Chronicles with Denise Davis May and Tanya Scott Williams. Listen anytime, anywhere on blogtalkradio.com. Find us on Facebook and Twitter. Write to us at mommychronicles2014@gmail.com. The Mommy Chronicles, your parenting partners in raising phenomenal children.